Hey everybody, this is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World. Well, I wasn't going to do this today. I had a beautiful video set up for you, a very nice long video with a lot of great footage, and it's taken me 2 weeks to work on it, and then I lost the footage. So here we are, I'm sitting down and talking to you. So what I will do today is show you around some of the things that are going on here in the wood shop. Some people may notice there's something different in here. There's a lot more stuff. I'm setting up a store here, right here. I'm setting up a showroom. So I've got lamps, tables, things I've made, things I've purchased, things I've reviewed. There's a lot of products in here. There's a lot of stuff in here. And a lot more coming in. I have brought out all the old woodcraft from the old off-grid camper back in the day. That'll bring back some nice memories. Some of that is here now, some of it I'm still bringing out and I'm still setting up, and hoping to open up the shop very soon. It's been a long journey to get to where I am right now, so a lot goes on behind the scenes. But I'd really like to show you some of my favorite pieces that I'm working on right now. And I'm not sure where this channel is going to go at this time, because Country Wood Products is now going to become more of my main channel, because that's what I do now, is running a sawmill and a wood shop. But the do-it-yourself world, by its nature, is about do-it-yourself projects. And so I think I'm going to be integrating a lot of the woodcraft and projects and building my own tools and equipment, as well as off-grid homesteading, but not as much as it used to be. Anyway, into this channel, the Do-It-Yourself World. I've had people through the years tell me what my channel is and is not, but really the Do-It-Yourself World, it's about do-it-yourself projects and whatever I happen to be doing at the time. And let me show you what I've been up to. Now this here is my favorite piece so far. This is a table I built with a lamp on it for sale. This is currently, you'll see a bit of this on Country Wood Products channel and the Facebook page. This was a slab. Let me go take you and show you what the mates to this look like. That's what it looked like a little while ago. Pretty crooked, uneven, really rough, a lot of rot right there. These were sawn out at the same time as that one. And I'm not sure if that one or that one is the matching mate to that. But one of these two, probably this one, looks like it is a mate to that piece. A lot more cracks than that one though, but it'll be beautiful as well when I get to it. So that's what it looked like before. I wish the lighting in here was a little bit better. The camera dims the lighting. I see it clearly, but the camera dims it down on me. Don't know why. So this is absolutely beautiful. The grain and the texture on here. There's a special grain in here that changes color. I showed that on Country Wood Products. Here it's a lighter color, and come over here and it's a darker color. It's not shown as well on camera as I would like, but it changes color from white to dark colored, basically white to brown. Here's some really beautiful patterns in the grain. The camera does not do it justice at all. The colors are different on the camera. This is more of a reddish brown color. All that rot, this turned out so beautiful. I took a wood shaper on an angle grinder, and this is really nice. It turned out very pretty. Same here with the sawn off edge. I made it look more like a live edge. It's really hard. I'm going to have to get some special studio lighting in here, because it is hard to get this camera to show. That was live edge, and here again was a chainsaw cut, and I epoxy filled every gap, every crack. Here was a lot of cracks. As you saw in the other ones, the mates to this is all full of cracks. Up in here was full of cracks, even some finer ones. Every wormhole here was a whole mess of cracks. Every single crack and wormhole I filled with epoxy, including on the ends, all the way around. on top and bottom, every wormhole. I really worked long on this, and I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. And then I put a hard wax finish on it. Again, the colors, the camera cannot do it justice. The colors are absolutely beautiful, and I just love the appearance of it. When the grain, everything just turned out amazing on this piece. Now this is my featured piece right now. I love it. My first live edge that I've made for sale in my own shop. And I got it sitting on metal legs. And for now, for display, I've got a lamp sitting on top, and that's for sale separately. But tell me what you think, guys. I think it's absolutely beautiful. There's what I call my living room. Some chairs and tables I made, and got some cushions on there now, some lamps. Got another chair over here. Here's a bench I picked up just for the purpose of making a nice display. Michelle claimed these as her own chairs. She put them there, and I actually think they look good. I like how they look. It really fits there. Here's a live edge that I will be working on, and we found some wood scraps real cheap, and I sawed them off to make very simple improvised legs. They're just sitting together. It was very sturdy though, because they're thick and huge. And I've got some things in here. For now, it's just a display until I get it all finished and polished and ready for sale and get some proper legs on it. There's a couple of the items from the old off-grid camper and a business card holder that I made for sale. I actually sold one recently. There's some of the old off-grid camper products that I'll be setting up for sale. There's more up there. I gotta clean up. There's old prices from the old Sorry shop. Gotta clean all that up. Here's a couple pieces that I made back in the old camper. See what happens if somebody is interested in them. And here is a router sled, which is currently on Country Wood Products. The video is live. Please go check it out. I will put the link down below. This is serving me well. It's already done a couple professional jobs. So I toss the slab on here and I run the router back and forth, and it makes it perfectly flat. There is a part 2 of the video coming soon on Country Wood Products because I've had to go through some revisions on this to improve it. But that table that you saw was made on this jig. Here's a live edge mantle I'm currently finishing up. Hopefully it'll be done today. This is almost 8 feet long, and it turned out absolutely beautiful. Let me get on the other side of the light. I really hope the camera is not dimming it down on me. Let me turn on the lights. Shut the door halfway and turn on the lights. I don't know if that helps. But this turned out really beautiful. There's some nice colors in that. Look at the pink. We'll find out how good this camera is with colors here soon. All the wormholes I filled with epoxy. Any gouges or pits in the wood I filled with epoxy. Here it got really dotted with wormholes. A lot. The further down the end, the more wormholes. Especially up in here. That was a lot of work. Every tiny little pinhole had to be filled with epoxy. That was quite a job. Because I would fill some, then I would sand it flush, and then I would notice more. I'd fill them, and I'd sand it flush, and I'd notice more. And the more I sanded, the more I'd expose, because after running on the router sled, it was coarse. And once you start sanding, you start seeing more detail. But I think it's quite pretty. Let me open the door further and see if we can get a better shot of that. So that has been the work of this week. It is a big job, a long job. That's 5 days of work by the time I'm done. So I'm still shaping and forming the end here. The live edge I've got to clean up and shape that. But the top is just incredible. My bar has a live edge on it, which will be finished very soon. By the way, a bar to me is also a good barbecue place, so I'm not all promoting partying, but it's a great place to have your barbecue. And it's light enough that 2 people can move it in and out. That's going to have 2 shelves in it, live edge top. Right now it's holding all my equipment that I'm using for this particular project. And hopefully I'll get this done really soon. It's going to have LED backlighting in it, controlled by an app or a remote control. A couple shelves. It's going to be awesome. And I'm working on some glow-in-the-dark coffee coasters. Let me show you them real quick. Wood and epoxy with some glow-in-the-dark pebbles. That's what they look like in the daylight. I cannot see my camera outdoors. Hopefully you see that all right. Let's take it in the dark and let you see what they look like glowing. They are a different color. Check it out. Isn't that cool? That is so cool. Now imagine 30 seconds to a minute under a black light charges these up. Really powerful. So imagine these in that bar with the black light, and you can put the coffee coasters under the black light to recharge and pop them out and put them up on the countertop. That is just really awesome. Here's a lamp I whipped together. One day on the sawmill I had shaved some wood and it was paper thin, almost paper thin, and I thought I want to build a lampshade with that one day. So I did. I built myself a little cute lamp. It's not finished yet. I got to do a couple little touches to it, but there is an all-wood lamp that I threw together, and I'm going to call it Rustic because I literally, I didn't sand. I took pieces that I had, and I was experimenting to see if I could make an all-wood lamp. So this one was absolutely an experiment, but when I get it ready, I'll sell it as Rustic because I didn't miter the corners. I did all butt joints on the corners, and I didn't finely sand. It was all planed, but nothing is finely sand. Just the edges are a little rough is all. And you can see, although it was planed, it's not perfectly smooth, but it is Rustic, and that's exactly what I'm going to call it. But tell me your thoughts on that, guys. By the way, there's a nice photo of that on my Facebook page on Country Wood Products. So, that's it for this video. That's what I've been up to. And as we proceed and I get into some really cool projects and stuff, I'll take you along. Right now I've been really busy. This was an order I was working on, and the mantle, and that took priority over everything else the last 2 weeks. And it is what it is. Sometimes work is top priority. I just got to give this a light sanding, and this thing is ready to go out the door as well. Tell me what you think, everybody, and please like this video. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll talk to you all later.